This video discusses recurring notifications. In the second half of the video, we will explain one-time notifications. Basically, you only need to choose one of these two features. So, if you prefer, you can skip the one-time notification in the latter part of this video and focus on setting up the recurring notifications. If you watch the video above, you'll know that before sending a broadcast, we must design a Get Message button in our flow to prompt users to click before we can perform the broadcast. Now, let's set up this button. Click on Bot Manager and select our fan page. Then, in the Bot Flow Build section, click on Create New Flow to access this interface. Give our flow a name for reference. After entering the name, click Done. Here, we'll start by setting up a text message and a button. For any automated reply flow, we encourage everyone to start with a text and button first. After this button, we'll create a new reply flow and place our broadcast settings after that. Starting the flow with the broadcast button can cause issues when setting up automatic replies later. So, at the beginning of the flow, we should set up a simple text and then add the button after that. In this text, we can inform the users about the kind of information we will send in the broadcast. This way, we can guide the users to click the button and give us permission to send broadcasts. For instance, if you are setting up a quiz with rewards, in the first text reply, you can thank the participants and let them know that we will send notifications about the event and announce the winners later. This way, if the users want to receive notifications, they can click the button. If you are running a regular advertisement, you can start by thanking the users for showing interest in your product or service. Then, if they want to know about the latest packages, events, promotions, etc., they can click the following button to receive free notifications. This way, we can encourage our users to click the button. In the button section, double-click and enter a button text, and select New Postback in the button type. After clicking Done, give a name for this new postback for our own reference. Click Next and draw a line to choose the recurring notification for our new reply flow. Let's give this recurring notification a title. This title will appear in our user's messenger when they click the button and receive this information. Below the image, the title of the recurring notification will appear. In the RCN postback ID, I will choose New RCN. Then, I can upload an image here. The image size should be rectangular. If you created it using canva.com, you can use 1920 width and 1080 height pixels. After clicking Done, give this new recurring notification template a name for our reference. Click Done. Now, what we need to set up next is the content of the reply message that will be sent when the user clicks the Get Message button. Here, you can further send details about our products or services after the user has clicked on the Get Message button. Don't stop here. Throughout the entire process, after collecting customer permissions for broadcasting, we hope that some interested users can directly place orders or inquire about pricing or product details, and so on. So, we continue to set up the introduction of products or service details in the reply flow. Now, you can place the details of the products or services in the reply flow, following the new postback. With this example, I'll stop here. Click Save to save my setting. Now, let's go back to the beginning and create a keyword. I'll choose the trigger keyword and connect it. Here, I'll input a keyword or contest and click on it. Now, let's go to the Facebook fan page to do a test. I input the keyword or contest, and I receive the first set of text and a button. Here, I click the button, and immediately I receive the image and Get Message button. If the user clicks the Get Message button, you can thank them for subscribing and continue to send the details of the products or services to proceed with the flow. But since I haven't set them up, I'll stop here. Nevertheless, I've completed the whole step. Just a moment ago, my personal account accepted the permission for broadcasting. Now, I can send a recurring notification broadcast to see if I've received the message. I click on Recurring Notification Broadcast, and then click Create Campaign. I'll give this campaign a name, Test, and choose the fan page name. selecting the RCN I set up earlier. Here, I'll input RCN demo, and that's the name I'll choose. If you have specific label settings, you can target them here. Now, I can set up the content for my broadcast. Let's say I choose text with button. I'll input the content of my broadcast here. I'll choose postback here and select the postback name that was created in Bot Manager. This way, when users click the button, they'll receive the next set of reply flow. After choosing everything, I can click Create Campaign and then OK. Now, I'll go back to my messenger to check if I've received the broadcast. Note that you won't receive the broadcast immediately. It may take some time for the backend system to process the broadcasts. So, be patient and wait for a while. After some time, I receive the broadcast message. If I click the button, I'll get the next set of reply content. However, remember that if I've already clicked the button for the recurring notification and received the reply, I won't be able to click the button again. The recurring notification is limited to 1 per subscriber. So, if I test the same keyword again, I won't receive the reply because I already got the recurring notification. Besides this limitation on recurring notification, other reply flows don't have such restrictions. For example, if I want to test the reply after the recurring notification, I can connect the trigger keyword and the following reply flow. Then, I can input a keyword. So I will be able to test the reply following the recurring notification. Just now I have used my own personal account to click on the Get Message button. So now I can go to the RCN Postback Manager and choose my RCN template, which is the name we set for the RCN in the Bot Flow Builder. We can click on the subscriber button, and here we can see all profiles that have given consent for broadcasting by clicking the Get Message button. This completes the tutorial on setting up recurring notifications. Next, we'll explain the differences in setup of one-time notifications. If you have already set up recurring notifications, you now have the option to ignore one-time notifications for the time being. While both features allow broadcasting to users, there is a difference between them. With recurring notifications, you can broadcast to users multiple times after they click on the subscribe button. On the other hand, one-time notifications only allow for a single broadcast after the user clicks on the subscribe button. Therefore, we recommend using recurring notifications as they offer more flexibility. However, you can still refer to the process of setting up one-time notifications if needed. Before using one-time notifications, please follow these steps. Switch to our page and go to the page settings. Click on New Page Experience and then select Advanced Messaging. Locate the edit icon for one-time notifications and confirm your selection. After completing this step, you can return to Closing Pilot to continue with the rest of the settings. If you are using the old Facebook interface, follow these steps. Access the page settings and choose Advanced Messaging. Request the one-time notification feature under Requested Features. The process of setting up one-time notifications is similar to recurring notifications. Begin by creating a text and button at the beginning of the flow. Under New Postback, select OTN. One-time notification. Provide a name and template for the OTN title, and then create a reply content for when the user clicks the OTN subscribe button. Once this is done, you can proceed to test the setup. When you click on the button, you will receive a Notify Me button, which means that clicking on it will subscribe you to the notifications. If any user clicks on the Notify Me button, we can then go to the broadcasting section. Choose OTN Broadcast, and create broadcast content for those who have subscribed to us. That concludes the broadcast setting tutorial.